I just want to say something before this video starts. I have been watching Joe Weller, so if I seem a little bit like him or a little bit like a wannabe or a little bit crazy, that's why. Yo people, what is going on? My name is Finny Liz, and today is the first episode of Mick Take Monday. Yes, I know, Mick Take Monday. Brilliant name. I got a list right here of things that have just completely annoyed me throughout the past week, so I'm just going to chat about them. Number one is sadly the death of Mr. Hawkshaw, who is my maths teacher. Now, I pay all respect to the bloke, amazing guy, amazing teacher. It's so sad that he's gone. But the problem, like, there were a lot of people respecting it. There were a lot of people like respecting it and like sending their condolences to the office, and then like they sent it to the Hawkshaw family. Most of the people, they thought it was like a fucking joke. Like, no, they literally did. They were like chatting like, oh, I wonder who he was. What did he die of? And they were like saying, like, oh, I bet he's so fat. He probably had a heart attack. They're just saying all that crap. It's just so disrespectful. I just hate it. Like, your friend's like Nana died or something, you can go, oh, that's really funny. Oh, what did she die of? Diabetes. You just wouldn't do that. So why would you do it to a teacher who everyone loved? I need to move on before I get too angry. Number two is something that's been happening to me for a long time, but this week it's just gone up to the next level. Basically, apparently there's this kid in year 11 called Brandon who apparently has ginger hair, and apparently I look exactly the same as him. Now, I have seen what Brandon looks like. I look nothing like, the only similarity that we have, ginger hair. That's it. There's no like eye colour, height, voice, parents, Nan's favourite colours, anything. There's nothing else. The only similarity that we have is the hair colour. So like his mates and all the willy-nillys at school keep on going up to me and going, hey, Brando! Brando, where is you, Brando? Get in the bin. Like, number three is early darkness. I know a lot of people like this and think, oh, it makes you get extra sleep and that's really good for your school exams or something. Well, yeah, it could be good for the year 11s, but like, year 8, I hate it. Like, before it got dark, I used to like go out and ride on my bike around my road, or just go and run around my road, or just walk, or just go outside. Now my parents won't even let me because they're scared of me getting raped or kidnapped or murdered or stolen or whatever. All I want to do is just ride my bike around the crescent just to see all the other people's Christmas lights. Why can't I do that? There's rapists. I prefer to go out on my bike in the dark than in the day. It's just how I roll. Don't judge me. Right, number four is being stuck at home. Now, as you will know at the time that I'm uploading this, it's Christmas. Yippee! Well, it's not Christmas today, but it's the Christmas holidays. And so like, you're not really going to school, you don't, well, some people do have time like after the Christmas holidays, but believe it or not, I actually haven't. And so like, a lot of people normally will be going to school, doing homework, going out with their mates, but now it's Christmas, everyone's like, they're just like, most of the people, they're just like, no, I don't want to go out, I want to stay in the Christmas spirit, I want to do some drawing, I want to do all that goody boy stuff. Also, some other people who do actually want to go out with their mates, and like, I'm one of them, and I've kind of got no mates at the moment for me to go out with. I've only got one mate that I could probably go up to Solly Hall with and play Pokemon Go. And number five, this didn't actually happen this week, but it happened a couple of weeks ago. Well, I'll say a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it wasn't a couple of weeks ago. Not the Friday just gone, but the Friday before that. It was actually then. And so basically what happened, I have to sit next to my ex-girlfriend. Like, we're not really like mortal enemies, but like, she's still kind of a snake. And basically, if you're not a religious person like me, then I'm pretty sure that you just don't give a crap about RE and philosophy and all that religious stuff that you have to learn about. I'm also watching a film on Martin Luther King. I just thought, you know what, I hate my philosophy book, I've got a pencil, I like art, and I start drawing him. Yes, I know I shouldn't draw in my book, no matter whether I like the subject or not. The only thing that we use our books for is to stick the sheets that we wrote on in our books, because we never do any work in them. The only thing that we use our books for is to stick the sheets that we wrote on in our books, because we never do any work in them. And so I just got my book, got my pencil, ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding 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 ding. And so I'm just there like that, and then my ex is like, Finn, stop drawing in your book, and then I'm just like, make me. And then she literally just sticks her hand up, and I'm just like, oh my god, is she actually gonna do that? And because my philosophy teacher is absolutely amazing, she says this. At that point, everyone just turns around, look at me, look at her, call her a snake, call me whatever for drawing in my book, I can't remember. It was just so, like, she was just such a snake back then. And so back then, it was only 2 weeks ago, but I kind of got revenge on her at the beginning of the Christmas holidays when we leave school for the Christmas, yeah, you know what I mean. We had this like big Christmas concert, and when we were walking over, she was just stood there on her phone just going, boop. But she was probably on Tinder, I don't know what she was doing. And so I just got to her and I'm like, yeah, go. And she's like, ah! And then I go to high five her, and guess what I do? We're now on to number 6. And if you watch my video saying that I am back, I include that little thing about me doing a performance at school as Santa Claus. And I played a little clip for that. If you didn't see that video, I'll play a little clip now.
I'll put the stocking fillings in the sleigh.
Yeah, basically because of that performance, I had to stay behind at school like a couple, like half an hour and a half to do rehearsing. And the day that I had to do the performance was Thursday, the day before we broke up for Christmas. I had to miss out on 2 lessons, period 1 and period 5. Now, period 5 is catering, which nobody cares about, no one gives a crap about it, whatever. But first period, which was French, and like, you're probably going to call me a gorm for this or whatever, but I really like French. The teacher's nice, it's fun, it's easy. The guy who I sit next to is kind of a chav, but then again, that's pretty much everyone in secondary schools nowadays. It's just so fun, and also we were actually watching a film because it was the last day, and then so on Monday, well, I have French Monday, Tuesday and Thursday. Monday we were watching the beginning of Petit Nicolas, which if you didn't know is a French movie. And then the second day we were in the ILC where we do catering, and we were doing a Christmas card, and I was working with my friend, and so we weren't watching the movie then. But then apparently Thursday we watched the rest of the movie, and I really wanted to watch the rest of the movie, but then the day before, drama teacher comes up to me. So basically, Finley, I signed your group up in the performance for first period rehearsal tomorrow. And so if you could just miss whatever lesson you have, first period, I know that you probably hate it, and just come to the hall with us, come to the hall so you can rehearse your little thingamabob sketch thing that I really don't like. That would be great. So yeah, it's just really annoying. Number 7 is my bully. Yes, I have a bully. Everyone has a bully unless you're like one of those chav heart love thing. And then basically in computing, my friend Tom, who like basically head up at this. So my friend Karen sits here, I sit next to her here, and then my friend Harvey sits here, and then like a couple seats down, there's no one sitting here, so a couple seats down, my friend Tom sits there. And basically, like right in front of me is my bully. So like there's me here, and then there's like a little wall thing, and then on the other side of the wall is the Mexicans. No, I'm just kidding, it's my bully and like all of his mates. And basically one of my friends, who happens to be my bully's friend, talks to my bully too much, and so has to move to where Tom was, and Tom has to move to where my bully was, so sit next to my bully. Basically, I forgot if we had any English homework, so I just stood up, completely ignored my bully, and I just said to Tom, did we have any English homework? And he was like, no, I don't think we did. And so I literally got to sit down, and then my bully was like, what you doing, mate? Your family's fat, your sister's fat, your mum's a slut, you're a retard, and your dad wasted his sperm on you. He's just an absolute retard who just needs to get a life and stop being a chav. Right, number 8, we have Blender Render Timing. If you didn't know, to get my intro, I used a software called Blender, which was also what I used to get the intro for this video. And basically, when you edit it and all that stuff, and then you click render, it goes through it frame by frame. And unless you have a really fast like PC or something like that, it's good. If you have a MacBook Pro that's got a lot of the space taken up on it and is not fast whatsoever, it can take a little while. And that's the thing, like at the time that I'm still recording this, the intro for this video is actually still in my dad's office rendering, and it's probably not going to be done until a couple, like, I don't know if I'm watching, until about another 2 hours. Like I started it like sometime yesterday evening, like 5 o'clock yesterday. It's still it takes normally about 30 something hours to render. Right, number 9 is kind of related to that, except it's not Blender, it's YouTubers. Now if you guys don't know who Mick is, basically he's an actor, and what he does like YouTube series, he does an acting YouTube series, but it's not like television, it's like a camera and then it's like filming people acting. It's like he's vlogging, but he's playing a character whilst vlogging, if you know what I mean. Like, just go watch him, you'll understand. And basically, at the moment, he's doing a Christmas series, where basically his friend Parker is the ghost of Christmas present. His dad is the ghost of Christmas past. His uncle is like, what's his name, Bob Cratchit. His cousin, who is his uncle's son, is Tiny Tim, I think that's his name, the one who's really ill in A Christmas Carol. And his mum is Scrooge. I thought he's kind of like taken the characters from A Christmas Carol and sort of like got it, mixed it up and like developed it into his own little story. Like, I live in England, yeah, I live in Solihull. He lives in America, he lives in New Jersey. And so there's quite a little bit of a time difference. And so I literally have to wait up until about 9:30 so that I can see his video, or I just fall asleep eventually and then just wake up in the morning and watch it. But that just really annoys me, the time that it takes him to upload is just so horrible. Why can't he upload it at like 9 o'clock or something? You get the point. Right, number 10 is teachers blaming us for using the end of school as an excuse. So like, say that somebody didn't do their homework. Like, we were set homework, like art homework, they had to draw a cake or something, and someone didn't do it. Instead of like taking their actual word for it and what they said, like, oh, my printer's broken, or I forgot it, or I forgot to do it. Instead of saying that, they'll just jump to a conclusion that they're like using the end of school as an excuse to not do homework. And so this is what the teacher says. Finley, oh, let me see your... Huh? Oh. Have you not done my homework? Have you not done my homework? No, you've not done my homework. No, right, little boy. Just because it is the end of school does not mean that you can get away with doing your homework. So yeah, it's just so annoying. They're accused of doing all this stuff. I get accused of trying to stop fights all the time, getting out of seat, when it's really just my bully's work. So yeah. But anyway guys, that does it for this episode of Mick Take Monday. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash the like button, smash the share button, favourite, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next video. See ya.